Today we are going to discuss a case study which is cooperative dairying in Western UP. Now we will start. Western UP comprises 19 districts. It is spread over the ancient cultural geographical regions of Rohilkhand, Upper Ganga, Yamuna, Doab and Agra, etc. So this is geographical location of the Western UP. The actual beginning of the modern dairying was in the middle of 19th century. It was the second quarter of the 20th century that creamies, ice ice cream factories, fluid milk bottling plants, condenseries and dry milk plant were established, and dairying was run on modern lines, and dairying assumed the form of full-fledged industry. So earlier, this UP, earlier farmers were just selling the milk. We know we have a great history in Uttar Pradesh, Mathura, Ayodhya, then we have Kashi, Haridwar. There, we heard the stories in ancient Ramayana and Mahabharata. They used to have lot of cattles. So and the population of the Uttar Pradesh is huge. So probably they required dairy industry badly. So that's why dairy industry developed in Uttar Pradesh as compared to other states. Western UP is the birthplace of the modern dairy industry. So remember, Western UP is the birthplace of modern dairy in India. The first modern dairy firm was started in 1897 by the Swedish dairy expert Mr. Edward. So you know that we were ruled by the British, and in 1897 Mr. Edward he started first modern dairy firm. After that, it started at near Charat in Aligarh district. After that, we have a Glaxio Laboratories Limited, Munjurgari, Aligarh, Hindustan Liver Milk Factory, Ita Salad State Dairy Unit, Agra, Dalpatpur Baby Milk Factory, Dalpatpur, Moradabad, etc. are some of the private dairies in Western UP. So, we after this, Mr. Edward, a firm, first modern dairy firm, there were so many private dairy farms in the Western UP. The main functions of the dairy cooperatives are as follows: promoting dairy industry on the modern lines, providing technical advice, promoting dairy industry. So they want to modernize this dairy industry, providing technical advice, guidance, and extending necessary facilities to their members. So this cooperative governing body wanted to spread and grow dairy industry in Uttar Pradesh. So they start giving technical advice, guidance, necessary facilities to them, finding places for dairying and pasture, arranging availability of dairy equipment, and providing storage and transportation facility. So they started uh, giving transportation facility, storage, and all those whatever the help required by them, providing finance credit facility to the member. So credit and loan finance is also taken care of, providing veterinary services. So the cattles which are giving milk, how to take care of these cattles was also explained. Dairy development department was created in 1976. So the government established a state institute, or it government has given in charge to this institute. It's called Raj Doodh Parishad or Pradeshik Cooperative Dairying Federation Limited. Raj Doodh Parishad and Pradeshik Cooperative Dairy Federation Limited are two state level organizations which promote dairying in the state. So these are the organizations which are governing all the activities of the dairy industries. PCDF was set up in 1962 in the form of cooperative society, while dairy cooperatives in the state back in 1970 when the first cooperative society was established in Allahabad. Later on, Lucknow 1938, Allahabad 1941, Varanasi 1947, Kanpur 1948, Haldwani 1949, Meerut 1950. Milk unions were established. So these were the milk unions one after the another they established with the launching of Operation Flood 1, 2, and 3. So you might have heard we launch Operation Flood because there was a scarcity of food products in India. We started with Operation Flood, and after this Operation Flood, there was lot of milk available in India that major part of it got perished. Milk production in the state has tremendously increased. The marketing of the milk and milk products is being followed on the lines of Anand pattern, that is Amul. So here we have uh, at village level, the basic unit is at village level, which is collecting centers of milk by from the farmers. After that, it is sent to the district level for the processing, and then it is sent to the federation level for the marketing and sales. The problems of the cooperative dairies in the Western UP are non-optional units and underutilization of the installed capacity. So they cannot able to use they were not using the optimum capacity of the plant. Sudden closure of the cooperative units. Some units got suddenly closed. Inadequate and traditional means of transport. So transportation is transportation supply chain uh, has major cost in FMCG products, lack of finance and credit facilities. So if they face any problem regarding finance, credit, so there was no one to help them out. Lack of properly organized system of marketing. So whatever they are producing cannot able to sell immediately or at higher rates with l- high profit margin. High cost of imported equipment and machinery. So a lot of machinery has to be imported from the foreign countries, so the cost was more. The absence of cooperation amongst the members of the cooperatives, lack of effective legislative measures to regulate the milk market, so no rules regulation and no cooperation. Now questions analyze the case and suggest a marketing plan of milk and milk products on cooperative line. So here you have to suggest marketing plan and give short analysis of the cooperative dairying in Western Europe. So strength of cooperative dairying in Western UP, weakness, opportunity and threat of cooperative dairying in Western Uttar Pradesh. You have to write here. So thank you very much and subscribe to this YouTube channel.